and they'll show me, and I'm like, fuck, that's crazy.
I guess you did call, but like, nah, you didn't. What if I like just like semi mumbled, Hello and welcome to the Poetry Group podcast. This is episode 8, I believe. This is officially 8 weeks of doing the podcast. I am your host, D'Artagnan Solis, and this is our other host, the man who the man who hates love poems but always brings them. Jeremiah Griffin, how you feeling today?
You know, it's cool. I'm pretty calm.
It's a calm morning. Do you have a warm beverage to start your morning?
A warm beverage? Nah, I only drink the blood of my enemies.
All right, so he hasn't drinking anything in a long time. This man is dehydrating. We're gonna kick off this podcast by listening to a few poems, talking about them, giving them our thoughts. You guys can participate in the comment section. We'll move then into the poetry prompt section, where during the 10 minutes that passed us, we'll be writing poetry prompts. Future us will be viewing the comments from the previous week and any other nonsense that we decide to get into over those 10 minutes. And then finally, we'll close out with everyone's favorite section of the podcast, where we read out our poems, make fun of each other, and say goodbye till next week. Sound like a plan?
Yeah, that's fucked up. Their favorite part is when we say goodbye. Hey.
Their favorite part is when we read, nigga, read.
Oh, shit. Fuck.
Definitely their favorite part for me because I can't read. Um, this first poem is called "How Did You Die?" Let me share the screen with Jeremiah before he yells at me.
I'm good at yelling.
"How Did You Die?" Written by some guy who died in the before pre-2000. So narrated by not himself and has some cool music in the background. Let's get it.
Did you tackle that trouble that came your way with a resolute heart and cheerful? Or hide your face from the light of day with a craven soul and fearful? Oh, a trouble's a ton, or a trouble's an ounce. Or trouble is what you make it. And it isn't the fact that you're hurt that counts, but only how did you take it? You are beaten to earth? Well, what's that? Come up with a smiling face. It's nothing against you to fall down flat. But to lie there, that's disgrace. The hotter you're thrown, why the higher you bounce. Be proud of your blackened eye. It isn't the fact that you're licked that counts. It's how did you fight and why? And though you be done to the death, what then? If you battled the best you could, if you played your part in the world of men, why, a critic will call it good. Death comes with a crawl, or comes with a pounce. And whether he's slow or spry, it isn't the fact that you're dead that counts, but only how did you die?
All right, Jeremiah Griffin, would you like to give us your thoughts on How Did You Die?
Optimus meets Kratos.
Kratos from God of War.
Yeah.
Uh,
Optimus Prime meets Kratos.
uh,
That's what his voice sounds like.
it was. I can see that. I could definitely see that. Adds to the inspiration.
Secondly,
Those are two very inspirational people.
Optimus Prime is inspirational.
Hell yeah, bro. What do you mean he's not?
What was the question?
Do you not think Optimus Prime is inspirational?
Um, I can't say Optimus inspires me.
I can
Yeah,
say that he's definitely like he's written as your generic leader character that shows up and leads his people into battle. He's inspiring something, even if it's violence.
I don't I don't feel like he really inspires vibe. Like he doesn't make me want to take action with him.
Dude, he made Shia LaBeouf take action.
Nah, Bumblebee did.
But Optimus made Bumblebee.
I feel like Bumblebee was already built like that.
Jazz literally got ripped in half on top of a New York building because of Optimus Prime.
Nope, I think Jazz was also already built like that. That was like his personality. He
Now, his
wanted
personality is that he ain't care. He pulled up on Megatron because
he would have did that with or without Optimus because he got a big head.
I don't know, dude. Optimus is the leader, bro. It's like Leonardo and the Ninja Turtles. You gotta just give him
But
inspiration.
like,
The
does
speeches,
Leo
bro.
inspire them versus he just tells them what to do and they listen because that's what Splinter said? I don't feel like he inspires them. Like he gives his speeches.
I feel like those speeches being a leader is as a leader, it's necessary to inspire because you're at some point going to face daunting odds and then you have to be the one that still stands up and is like, we got this, and everybody rallies behind you. And that's what Optimus and Leonardo are to their teams respectively.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back and use today as this is my rest day. While I do my laundry, I'm going to rewatch the three Transformers movies. I'm
We'll
gonna
go.
take notes. I'll be back next week and I'll tell everyone if I think that this truck is inspiring.
Everybody in the comment section, go ahead and let us know if you think that Leonardo and Optimus Prime are inspiring
Well,
characters.
it's not about Leonardo, it was about Kratos and Optimus, but I
Well,
only want to
Kratos
know
is
about Optimus.
insanely inspiring because he has so much hate that he literally went through hell and then climbed up Mount Olympus into the heavens to kill everybody that he wanted to get revenge upon. Like, that's just an inspiring feat.
He was just motivated.
He was, but it motivated me. I'm like, dang, bro, I'm not hating hard enough.
Well, me, I was just like, I'm not using my anger properly.
I'm sure that Kendrick Lamar, when he was writing and murdering Drake, was thinking about how Kratos murdered all the gods of Mount Olympus.
I don't think Kendrick Lamar plays good games.
Do you think he plays video games at all?
I don't.
I'd imagine he's probably like a 2K player.
He probably does play like 2K.
I could
He might
see
hop on like Madden or something.
he needs to do a collab where he plays Madden with Snoop Dogg,
Yeah, that'd be cool if he started live streaming and shit. I mean, I wouldn't watch it, but that'd be tight though.
and then just show off like how short he is. Like it's just the camera at like regular height, and you just kind of see the top of his head.
Right. Or it's like he just starts taking over that media platform as well. It's like Kai
He's
goes
playing
from the number
he's
one
playing
streamer,
single
now
player.
Kendrick.
He's playing single player games, but he's always player two.
Damn.
That's a bar. A nerd bar, but it's a bar. All right, so back to the poem. How'd you feel?
All right, so I think okay, it also reminded me of the like okay, there was a time in my life where I was less than I am now, and the advice I was given was to go on YouTube and like just watch motivational videos. And I did that and it worked. But like these were the types of videos they'd be. So it's like it reminded me of that. And it's meant to inspire and it's meant to challenge you to decide how you're gonna live.
Mm-hmm.
So you can decide how you're gonna die. I felt that. I like that. It's like, well, it doesn't matter that you're hurting. It matters what you do with that pain.
Definitely,
Uh,
definitely.
you know. So that's basically what I thought of. That's just what I took from it. It's like, okay, it doesn't really matter what happens to you. It matters what you do with what happens. So there was a customer that came into my job,
Mm-hmm.
and like I was telling somebody the story about him, and it was like he was the type of person I would describe as life is happening to him instead of for him.
Mm.
I think the poem is meant to show you that there's a difference between the two. It's like, are you going to just sit and take life and focus on the things that happen to you? Or are you going to focus on the things you do? You know what I mean? Whether
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
someone else can speak on those things, or it's just so you can die knowing that you did something and you did enough, like satisfied with
Mm-hmm.
what your life was.
Definitely, definitely. So, two things that I wanted to highlight in this poem. One of them piggybacks off of what you just said, and I'm actually taking a Christian worldview class right now, hardest class I've had to take uh, in my bachelor's program, and I briefly discussed with a professor the idea that immortality is attained through you living beyond your mortal life, right? So people constantly bringing you up. Like William Shakespeare is immortal. That man's work has transcended his mortal life. And that's a decision that people have to make in society. Whereas, like, a long time ago, you were a Viking and everybody was trained for battle. And if you were just really good, everyone would remember you, right?
Hmm.
Now there's a decision where you have to make where you can be complacent and you can take the route that's going to give you the easiest life, where it's like, hey, I'm going to finish school, I'm going to get this job. Maybe I don't like this job as much, but I'm going to do it. And life's going to be pretty easy for me because I'm going to make a lot of money and I'm going to get to chill and relax. Or you could have this ego in your head that I have that constantly gets in my way, where it's like, I know that I could be making money through music or through poetry or through some kind of content creation. And it like is a battle where I have to choose. Do I want to just graduate and work, or do I want people to remember me for something? Do I want people that I've never met to have been, I almost said touched by my influence, but I feel like you would call me a
Inspired.
freaky ass nigga.
I wouldn't. I was just gonna replace it with inspired, regardless.
Feel inspired by my work, you know? So um, I feel like that is a question that's brought up with this poem. And it's
Yeah,
something that I'm still having to find out within myself, because at the end of the day, I really enjoy peace. I enjoy not having to think too much about things. I enjoy just having fun. And I believe our purpose in life is to relieve boredom. But I also struggle with that ego in the back of my head that's like, dog, you don't have to go, you don't have to work a 9 to 5. You're more talented than that. And I have to choose, how am I going to die? Am I going to die the talent that inspired people, or am I going to die as a pretty good dad?
yeah.
Point two, I think I rolled into point two through there. I talked about immortality and then the choice. Yeah. So those are the 2 points I wanted to make on that poem. Anything else you have before we move on?
No, no, that poem. No, 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 no.
All right. So we have I think your Shihan poem is really good. So we're going to save that one for after. I did bring Danny B's Do You Like Drugs? Another poem that I've never heard. So we're going to experience this together.
What up with young Danny?
I'm about to find out what's up with young Danny, because apparently he likes drugs.
But, oh, he looks like it.
He looks like he likes drugs. And
Hey, I got a question if you got a minute. See, it seems as though you have a vacant heart. Would you mind if I was your tenant? Let me rebuild the house of love that your ex rented. Cause you the baddest, period. Would you complete my sentence? Y'all see a giggle, see a blush? Well, let me make that smile permanent. In other words, you stuck like glue. That's what I'm trying to be to you. But see, I love to do drugs. But see, I love to do drugs. Do you love to do them too? Because if you do, I can get high and fall right back into you. Then we mix the gin with juice, then we do what sinners do. Papa Molly sweating probably because you colder than the flu. My ex is yelling that you changed all this green we done grew. You got me cocaine mixing up breakfast up in the kitchen. Heroin in my veins and your love is the symptoms. Pills we gon' need cause you giving me the fever and you'll never feel pain. I'm morphine, here's your needle. And I swear that you the only drug I need. And baby, you seem potent enough to bring me down to one knee. You gonna be like, Danny, don't be stingy, share that pipe. You shine bright, so share that light. We super highlight. Hello, Christ. See, you the blunt, I hit you twice, and then I pass you to myself, and then I hit you twice. How you fiending for this drug, swear to God you on white. I'll be Bobby Brown if you promise you're the preacher's wife. See, I want you to know that. You dope with a smoke at. I was depressed, now I'm erect. I guess that you my Prozac. I lean on you. So po that. You fly as Kush, so roll that. I'm cocaine crazy over you, and baby girl, you knows that. You in my veins, and that leads to my heart. I be inebriated, seeing double, girl, was you on Noah's Ark? I got dope, you got raps, all we need is your spark. I got weed for your seed, all we need is some farm, cause I know you got that irrigation. See, you my medical patient, and I fill you with this needle full of love medication. Penetration with mutation I've been laced with. I be bath salt eating, and you yelling you can't take it. Addicted to this drug, and you yelling you can't shake it. I said I love drugs, but maybe you can be my drug replacement. Cool.
Cool.
Hey, you know, every time I called you a freaky ass nigga,
Yeah.
we gonna triple that for him.
Oh, he was getting down. He was getting down. Um, it was a lot. I didn't hear it before, so I took a couple pieces. I'm not gonna give you the usual big breakdown that I give, but I liked his pacing. It was very about to call me a freaky ass nigga. It was very sexy. He was getting in there. He's down in the dirt. He was speaking it the way that like he's up to something, and he knows what he's doing. He knows the exact type of girl that he's looking for. And I like the idea of love also being a drug, of lust also being a drug. I think both of those are very blinding emotions that people can become very addicted to, which is the same type of effect that alcohol or weed can have on someone when abused. Those are my thoughts. What do you got?
Well, I don't really have much beyond that. Like, save some hoes for the rest of us, I guess. Like, that's a thought.
That, pun intended.
Yes, sir. It's a bar.
That was fire. That
Uh,
was fire.
Appreciate you. You know, I be rapping a little bit and shit. So, but
Oh, he a
honestly,
rapper.
nah.
Ooh.
A freaky ass nigga, bro. That's really mostly what I got. Like, I don't have too much beyond that. It's like, damn, Joe freaky ass.
Could you ever see yourself writing something like this to a woman?
I could, but I wouldn't.
I would.
No,
I
I
might
feel like
write it and
okay,
throw
so
it
like
away.
yeah, I feel like those are the type of things like a lot of dudes do daily, not as in depth and not as lengthy. Yo, chill.
Bars,
Like you
bars.
my fucking like, when you flirting and shit, I feel like that's the type of shit you drop. So it's like I think women like to say things without saying it. So they like to hear things without hearing it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah.
what gets you in there. For anybody with no game, that's the game, bro. But don't trust me, I don't know what I'm talking about
You got to play with your controller wireless, bro.
though. Exactly.
All
But
right.
focus on where the wire should be, bro.
We got to. Oh my God. Sorry, I got the Texans Colts game on here in the back. Anthony Richardson is no longer AR-15. He's AR-5 now. We don't like that.
Ah, ah.
All right, we got this last poem. Shihan, This Type of Love, Deaf Poetry, Jam. My bad. I let the ending off of there. Let me get it from the beginning. Is that Harriet Tubman?
I may or may not have accidentally closed the app.
Explains why you didn't react to my racist comment right now. I said, "Is this Harriet Tubman?" Can you see? We're good.
Yeah.
All
I see
right.
Harriet.
Action.
From Los Angeles by way of Lower East Side, Sheehan.
I want to love like me thinking of you, thinking of me, thinking of you type love, or me telling my friends more than I've ever admitted to myself about how I feel about you type love, or hating how jealous you are, but loving how much you want me all to yourself type love, or seeing how your first name just sounds so good next to my last name, and shit, I wanted to see how far I could get without calling you, and I barely made it out of my garage. See, I want a love that makes me wait until she falls asleep, then wonder if she's dreaming about us being in love type love, or who loves the other more, or what she's doing at this exact moment, or slow dancing in the middle of our apartment to the music of our hearts, closing my eyes and imagining how a love good could just hurt so much when she's not there, and shit, I love not knowing where this love is headed type love. And check this, I want to place those little post-it notes all around the house so she never forgets how much I love her type love, then not have enough ink in my pen to write all there is to love about her type love, and hope I make her feel as good as she makes me feel. And I want to deal with my friends making fun of me the way I made fun of them when they went through the same kind of love type love. Only difference is, this is one of those real love type loves. And just like in high school, I want to spend hours on the phone not saying shit, and then fall asleep, and then wake up with her right next to me, and smell her all up in my covers type love. And I want to try counting the ways I love her, then lose count in the middle just so I have to start all over again. And I want to celebrate one of those 1 month anniversaries, even though they ain't really anniversaries, but doing it just because it makes her happy type love. And check this. I want to fall in love with the melody the phone plays when her number's dialed into it type love, then talk to you until I lose my breath. She leaves me breathless, but with the expanding of my lungs, I inhale all of her back into me. I want a love that makes me need to change my cell phone calling plan to something that allows me to talk to her longer, because in all honesty, I want to avoid one of them high cell phone bill type loves. And I want a love that makes me regret how small my hands are. I mean, the lines of my palms don't give me enough time to love you as long as I'd like to type love. And I want a love that makes me stutter just thinking about how strong this love is type love. And I want a love that makes me want to cut off all my hair. Well, maybe not all of the hair. Maybe like I cut the split ends and trim my mustache, but it would still be a symbol of how strong my love is for her. And check this. I kind of feel comfortable now, so I even be fantasizing about walking out on a green light, just dying to get hit by a car, just so I could lose my memory, get transported to some third world country just to get treated, and somehow meet up again with you so I can fall in love with you in a different language and see if it still feels the same type love. I want a love that's as unexplainable as she is, but I'm married, so she's gonna be the one I share this love with. Thank you.
Mic drop.
My boy T Weekend, bro.
Did you just say tweaking in in an extra syllable?
Mm-hmm.
T Weekend.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be a thing. Don't worry.
I mean, you just made it a thing.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna catch on.
You actually, now I think about this, when this podcast blows up, you are going to have too much power that you were not ready to handle.
What do you mean?
You gonna have people saying T Weekend.
I really just, if I'm being completely honest, I'm super satisfied by Bird Clock.
Bird Clock is a good one. That one's caught on.
Just Bird anything is gonna be amazing for me.
Time on the Bird Clock.
All right. So
T Weekend. Honestly, I'll take T Weekend over Skibbity. So.
Oh, facts.
Yeah.
I don't know who Skibbity is, bro. I keep asking my cousin, what does Skibbity mean? He's like, what do you mean? What is Skibbity?
So being a boomer, I went and I looked up like what all these things mean, and there's a YouTube video, and it told me that Skibbity should be always accompanied with toilet, and it's Skibbity Toilet, and it's from a video series where these species of people whose heads are in a toilet are at war with some kind of robots. I don't quite remember what they are, but yeah, they're a race. They're the Skibbity Toilets, and kids think it's hilarious. So it's become, being Skibbity is being cool.
I thought being Skibbity was being bad.
Nah, it's cool now.
Trash. I
Yeah.
should have just kept not knowing.
Yeah, no, when I figured it out, I was like, oh, this is even worse. The other thing I don't like is that everyone's using the word Sigma, and then I asked the kids, I'm like, do you know what Sigma means? And they're like, yeah, it means cool. And I'm like, no, that's not what.
Yeah, that's something I do and don't like. Me and my uncle were having a conversation yesterday on the freeway, and he did some shit that he thought only he should be able to do and people shouldn't be able to do behind him.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, well, that's just a control issue. Like, you have a control issue. And he's like, well, me, because, he makes fun of the whole alpha to beta thing. He's like, me being the alpha, they should just be the beta. I was like, and what about the sigma? Who doesn't give a fuck about your rules? And then I was thinking about it like, damn, that's how I would use sigma versus,
How these kids use Sigma.
yeah, my cousin, he'll be on the game. And as soon as he gets a kill, he's like, I'm sigma. It's like, come on, bro.
But also, let's analyze that situation where you're in the car and Alpha's a pack leader. How you gonna lead the pack and say you don't give a fuck about everyone else on the road? That was pretty Sigma of him.
Well, I think not every leader gives a fuck about their people. Some leaders only give a fuck about the goal, and the people are just a means to reach the goal.
There are Thanoses out here.
Thanos, I feel like Thanos gives a fuck about his people. I could be wrong though.
Dude, he sacrificed half his people who do not actually give a fuck about his people.
I guess that's
true. And he did it at random. And he killed his own daughter.
Oh, and I said, well, yeah, that's true. Yeah. All right. I'll hold the Skibbity L.
Oh, nah, here we go, bro. Well, actually, keep saying it. Maybe it'll help with the algorithm.
We can take it away. Keep saying it, it'll help with the algorithm. Hell no. I choose the difficult path. It's not about how it's how you die. I forgot. But anyways.
Maybe I've lived long enough to become the villain.
See yourself become it. But I feel like, all right, so I like the poem because it's like, man, to like somebody that much, to want that so bad. And it's like, when I think about it, maybe it's the idea that someone could like it and not like take advantage of it. You feel me?
I feel you.
Yeah, so it's like, but then I don't know. I feel like the homie took it too far also. Because wanting to get hit by a car and then ship to a third world country and then try to fall in love with her again in a new language and see if it feels the same is insanity.
It is when taken literally, but when you find that person that you're like, I'm about to just spend the rest of my life with you, there's this sensation that you just can't describe, and it's like a delirious sensation. And I try and write it into words so people can understand, and you just never seem to get it.
I don't, bro. Sorry, dog.
But
keep trying. Do better.
Nah, one day someone will come into your life. God will send them.
I wonder if they're gonna be violent.
And I don't mean sure. For sure.
They're gonna be violent and aggressive.
They will 1000% be. There's no way that you, as a nonchalant dreadhead, are going to be able to fall in love with someone who is a pure follower or is equally as nonchalant as you. Those will both piss you off. If they're a pure follower, you're going to be like, you're boring. If they're as nonchalant as you, you're going to be like, you're boring. And if they're aggressive, then you're going to be able to get under their skin, and you guys are going to have a fantastic time where she hits you and you're going to act like it hurts. And it's going to be this, I can already see it. There's a poem waiting to happen there. No, it's not going to really hurt. Stop. You're not sensitive.
Sensitive. It's going to hurt.
It's like
nobody ever wants to let me be sensitive, bro. That's fucked up.
And see, this is the banter you'll have with her, bro.
This ain't banter. It's just truth.
Stop acting like you're hurt, bro. You don't have feelings.
Fucked up. Never feel. I can never get hurt. I'm sensitive.
Hey, dog. Like, really, really, really though. peep this. When I snap my fingers right now, you're gonna forget that you were gay.
Hey, bro, fuck that. I've
Do
been
you
trying
remember?
to
Do you
think of
remember
like,
that you were
what's the
gay?
rebuttal? What's the rebuttal?
Do you remember that you were gay?
Because like, imagine being like, yes, I remember, you know? Because then it's like you're gay, but then it's like, no, I don't remember. You're
I'm
gay.
like, no,
So
don't worry, bro. I got you. I saved you.
I'm still working on the rebuttal to that.
Yeah,
I've
you
seen it
saw that
a
too,
couple
though.
of times. Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
for
yeah.
everyone who
They,
doesn't know, there's this video where this guy's like at the snap of my
everyone who
fingers,
doesn't know you're gay, but you'll forget right now.
and the person that he does it to is like, but I was never gay. He's like, yeah, of course, man. You already forgot. Like, nah, but I was never gay. Yeah, sure, man. Whatever you say.
He goes, exactly, exactly.
Yeah,
They're fucked, bro.
that was a good one. That's way better than in elementary when they'd be like, hey, are you gay? No. Does your mom know you're gay?
Yeah, yeah. Especially when they say no. That's when you really got them.
You really got him. We're gonna
Nah,
jump.
somebody got me. My fault. I'm gonna tell my story real quick though.
Do you think?
Somebody did get me with his like, you wanna know how I know you jack off too much? And I was like, what? He's like, you got hair on your knuckles. And I looked at my knuckles because I already knew I had hair on my knuckles, and he's like, see, and I did not understand. I spent the whole day trying to understand how he got to the conclusion he got to, and he's like, if you didn't do it, you wouldn't have looked at your knuckles. And I was like, but there's hair there. And he's like, but you wouldn't have looked. And I'm like, I don't know what you mean.
You got me, dog.
I spent 8 hours trying to figure out like what is he talking about.
My parents got me like that. But in all honesty, like I'm much smarter than people give me credit for because I say dumb things. But they they tell
The
me
way you said that was just sad to me.
it's
Because I was like,
annoying because like
"Dumb
I've had family members that like when they realize that I'm actually smart because we have a serious conversation are like, I thought you were just dumb this whole time. I'm like, nah, I'm funny and I'm talented at being funny is different.
That's a good one. That's solid. Not everybody knows about that.
And our parents were like, oh, if you masturbate, you're gonna grow hair on your palms. And I did, like the duh, and like looked at my hand to play along. And then they started like, oh, you look, so you do. And I was like, no, like I was playing along with your joke. But then they bullied me enough that I felt like they got me.
Damn. Not the ultimate gaslighters.
Yeah, nah, that's where I got it from, bro. I'm actually a legacy player. My family is
Legacy player.
my family's the royal family in gaslighting and pro gaslighting.
That's tight.
Yeah, we're like the Mannings of football.
Ours is just like umbrella manipulation, but I wouldn't say it's specific to gaslighting. I think everybody takes on their forms. So it's like if we were Avatar, like in the Avatar universe, and it's like some of us are waterbenders, but some of us are earthbenders, and some of us are firebenders, and I am the airbender.
I'm the truth bender with how I be gaslighting.
That's a bar. That's a bar. I wasn't ready for that. I was gonna say, well, yeah, but then boom, it hit me. Like, damn.
We just what are those
might.
beams called used to break down the doors of black people's houses? I mean criminals' houses.
Necrophilia.
Pause.
Oh.
All right, so I have the 10-minute timer up. I'm about to share with you the topic for this week. You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, this week's
I'm not ready. I'm ready.
This week's prompt is gaslighting.
Damn, gaslighting.
You got 10 minutes on the clock.
This is ironically gonna be tough. All right, let's get it.
Action.
I don't see the clock.
Oh,
I don't see the clock.
just kidding. Not action. Timer up.
Shit. All right.
Time's ticking. So while Past Us is actively writing some gaslighting poems, Future Us is going to review the comments from the last video. We did not have as many comments this time, so we will also be freestyle rapping for a
Y'all not fucking with me or what? Why y'all not commenting on a video?
There were a lot more live comments. So I think instead of having them in the regular comment section, they were chatting with you this last time. So there's a lot more
How come you
interactivity.
can't see the live comments, like, afterwards?
I don't know.
What I'm saying?
Is there a way that I could see that? We could have a transcript. There's a transcript of me saying the N-word.
Yes.
Uh-oh. JSO6233 always supporting, says, digging this energy with all three of you. I did really enjoy the pod having a third guest. If you guys want to be a special guest, please feel free to reach out to me on Instagram at JonasRex_ or, and that is Rex with 2 X's, or at J2Beastie. That is the letter J, the number 2, Beastie on Instagram. And we'll try and hook it up, work out a time that we could all record the pod, and we'll get you on here.
I'm his destiny. Don't try to not laugh, bro.
I got to be serious.
Got my fault.
Destiny, same lines hitting me all over again, which is great because she was on the podcast. So now also showing up in the comment section, being affected by the lines is kind of hilarious. She's doing great.
She glazing, bro.
Being able to say, can they see the little hands, knowing they is usually me, but also they is me in this moment is wild. That is kind of
crazy. Is I didn't know anything about the hands. I thought you guys were gonna raise your hands, like, and you know what I mean.
In real life, no, we thought we had to turn on our cameras real quick and be like,
yeah, but I wasn't gonna do it. So
either way. Then we got JSO6233. Nothing. I get it. Black snaps. How you feel about that poem in all this hindsight?
The nothing one?
Yep.
Since then, he has asked me twice what the feedback was on his nothing poem.
And what did you tell him?
Go watch the podcast.
Excellent.
Me, and then, looking back now, because I've giving it no thought at all, I still have nothing.
I don't know what to say about that poem. It is
because it's like, bro, I can't even tell if it's good or it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like the effect.
It's so meta.
Yeah, skibbity. It's like
T-weekend.
It's like Sigmity,
Ohio.
Sigmity. No, that's already a thing. Skibidigma.
Skibidi.
Nah, that sounds like the same word. It's like skibbity and sigma at the same time.
Skibma. Ligma.
Hey, bro, chill out. That shit was invidious.
Invidious? All right, we got 6:26 left. We've gone through the comments. If you guys want to be featured in the next video, be sure to leave a comment. We will definitely go through and read them in this 10 minutes that we have while Past Us is writing poems about gaslighting.
Man, leave a comment anyways, because I want to have a conversation about it.
Heck yeah.
Something controversial.
Ooh, do leave something controversial. I'll definitely talk about it. All right, so we are going to share the screen for this The Baby type beat. The Baby, I like his flow. I like his beats. And we're going to use it, and we're going to try and entertain you guys through some freestyle rapping as they do in the streets.
I'm going to do spoken word.
Are you going first or am I going first? Are we coin flipping?
You, of course. Do 90% of the beat, so leave me the last 10%.
What is that? You want like 30 seconds?
Damn, yeah, I'll take that. Hella long.
I'll give you more.
No. That's hella long. Go ahead. Do what you gotta do. I could be outro.
Yeah. I'm gonna completely mess around on this. I'm not taking this as seriously as you guys might think. I think I need to turn it down a little bit to get my levels right. All right, cooking again. Yeah, I be cooking in the kitchen, making some bacon and eggs. Then I go find my girl. I'm about to make me some sex. Once I get down in there, I'll be up in here, I'm kissing on her legs. Jeremiah calling me a freaky ass nigga, but I'm never going back to the days that I didn't get freaky with my bitch, so I gotta get down, gotta do shit dirty. Everybody come around here say I'm flirty, but I really find myself to be a bit wordy. I do things like a nerd, and I come in here, I act like a turd. Wanna be an asshole, well I come with the words. You wanna get back, I'ma check what you heard. Put it all on the bird clock. I'm gonna use this bird cock to get inside our bird lock. Everybody got my wings stocked. I'ma show you what I did when I came in, made myself a king. Shocked, everybody up in the building, had to make sure I got them peas locked. Everybody's brains wanna come in here and try and be with me. I'ma go here, I'ma do some Whitney. Get that thing on the vodka, or did I mean that white? I guess you'll have to feel me, see exactly what it is to come in here and be the real me. I will be the one and I will sign the shit off, dude, sincerely. Jonas Rex, going through with big old text. Everybody wants to see exactly what I type, I text. I use shit with voice to text. I talk and it does the rest. I have to come in here, everybody's mad, I'll get arrested. By I come invested. Got my vest, I make sure that I stay interested in the things that my guests have to say. I'm impressive, but I make sure I give them the platform to give them something that is like I just walk and kill it. Everybody wanna see me shine. This is what I do when everybody asks me for my time. They come in here, want me to break down every single line, but I forget it once I say it. I'm just in here doing time. Got me locked up like my niggas out inside the city. I be coming around here just to see your girl, itty bitty little thing, a little bikini weenie. They wanna get me up inside, I get a little fleamy when I get between. He can't pass me off. I'm not a swisher, dog. I be flipping off like I'm a getter sock. Son, I'm gonna fuck it like I fuck my socks in my mama's house. Didn't mean to say that, mama, sorry. I'm quiet as a mouse when I get inside and I wanna let it roll. Everybody see me underneath the bridge, I'll be a troll. I'm just trying to get out here cause I'ma make them pay the toll. Wanna come and see me do this live, then dogs, you already know. I can hit a mic on Tuesday, I can hit a mic on Friday, I can hit a bitch on Saturday, and I'll hit your dude the night way. I'ma have to go here, hit him with that right hook. Gotta show him that when I get inside this business, all I do is cook. I be cooking bacon, eggs on Sunday morning, cooking up. I be serving breakfast for everyone who be showing up. I can put my niggas on together, we be blowing up. But this is not a kamikaze. Tomorrow I'm still showing up. Yo, next week I'ma cook it up too. I'ma have to show you what we do when we do round two. Round two would just be infinite. You catch me when I'm rolling by. I'ma have to show you what I do to all them straying eyes. Oh, I'ma steal your girl and I'll do it quick. I'ma steal your girl, but I won't give a dick. Oh, I out-rapped the thing. I didn't anticipate.
I already knew you were gonna do that.
I didn't anticipate this ending.
I already
in 3
knew you were
minutes.
gonna do that, bro. I already knew it, bro. Once you started, I was like, oh yeah, I'm not getting that chance. That's okay.
They commented already for me. That shit hard, son. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
All right, you got the next one.
That's crazy.
If you just tag out, I'll tag in where you drop.
I'm about to tag out in the beginning.
Oh.
I don't freestyle, but I do rap. Pew pew, bang bang. That's the way that my guns sound. I don't shoot, I go bang bang. Love the way that your girl moan. I don't got a lot to say. Think too slow when I rhyme slow. Not on drugs. What's that word? What's that fucking word? That means you're not on drugs. Sober. Not on drugs. Sober. Sometimes I wish that shit would change. Do some drugs. What's something that rhymes with sober?
Burr.
Dur?
Like Bill Burr.
Oh, hold on. All right, you go.
All right, let's pick it up where you left it. I don't do drugs, I'm sober, but everybody laughing like I'm Bill Burr. I be up here, I'm comedian, I make the show whirl. Everybody wanna see me when I'm touring around the world. I got jackets on, I got vests, I got chains around my neck. I be doing this thing crazy, I be doing straight to impress. I don't do it all for the money, I just do it all for the honeys. Oh, I got a honey locked up, guess I'm bagging this bitch for the money. I be coming up like it's a stick up, I be putting this gun to the bank account. Everybody wanna see me, what I do, I step back, let my ones they count, rip it up and I'll rip it out. Everybody be screaming, shout, we get this party turned, I'm just gonna run it out. Yo,
What it do?
how you feel about your gaslighting poem?
Huh?
I said, how you how you feel about your gaslighting poem?
Um, I don't, bro. It's really hard to write about gaslighting versus to just do it.
All right, well, I'll let you go first then, because mine's pretty
All
good.
right, bet. Start the
Let
broadcast.
me end my broadcast. There we go.
Nah, I forgot to change my wallpaper.
Ah, y'all still there?
Gaslighting. Truth. But what is the truth? Objective truth. There is no objective truth. There's one objective truth that there is no truth. However, the truth is that the truth is whatever I want it to be. The truth isn't whatever you believe you experience. Gaslighting is just a term people use when they're too ignorant, not self aware enough to acknowledge the thing that really happened. There's only one experience, my experience. We both share it. We were both there. We both watched it happen. So, how do you always recall it wrong? How can you sit and lie as if I didn't witness the same thing you witnessed? I didn't experience the same thing you experienced, like I wasn't present when you were present. How can you present the situation in such a twisted way that you believe that I would question what I seen? I know what I do. I know what I say. You don't get to take it, twist it, and try to make it change to fit your narrative and things you want. I can't have this conversation with you. You're not mature enough. Poem. The bird clock was never a bird clock, or was it? Skibbity T weeked out to the next time.
T-week. Oh, I like the poem. I do like the fact that because it's a gaslighting poem, I know that you're talking about gaslighting, and I know that you're playing the victim, but at the same time, like I still feel like you're the victim, you know? And that's exactly what gaslighting is.
That's exactly what gaslighting is.
So I was not expecting your philosophical approach in the beginning. But I think that also does lay grounds for like what gaslighting really looks like, right? It's not always just like you're crazy, that's not what happened, but there's certain amounts of like, let me portray that I'm smarter than you so that you start to question yourself even more.
All right.
And I think that does add a level to the poem. Is there anything you want to share that you feel like maybe we didn't get?
I don't think there's really anything you didn't get. It was difficult, bro. That was a hard poem to write.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, how do you gaslight through, not through words, but through writing,
Mm-hmm.
you know? But I had fun. I don't really have anything. It's just like I tried to write it in a way where it's like I could have been either one. I could have been the one being gaslit, or I could have been the one gaslighting.
Ah, okay. I did miss on that. That's pretty cool. I did
Why?
immediately come in under the perspective that you were doing the gaslighting.
But that's because you know me. So I don't count that.
Copy,
That's because you
copy.
know me. You were there when I was like gaslighting is my favorite sport.
I agreed with you. MVPs of the
Yeah.
league, bro.
So of course you're gonna be like, yeah, he's the gaslighter here. But I think I guess people in the comments will let me know, or Destiny will. It's like, do you know? You know, can you tell which one I am?
Yeah, so definitely in the comment section, leave your thoughts on Jeremiah's poem. Was he the gaslighter or was he gaslit? Feel free to leave any citations as to what makes you think either way. As always, if you can support your opinion, it's not wrong. So I'm going to jump.
Right.
I didn't say it was right.
I get it. It's not wrong. You can support it. It's not wrong.
This is called gaslighting. Gaslight. You mean that thing in your car that turns on when you're running low on gas right about the time that I have to hop up out of bed, turn my gas on, to make her look in the mirror, say you dumb. How could you ever accuse me of doing something that's not even real? Gaslighting was made up by women who can't find a man so that you would start fighting with your man and end up single and miserable just like them. Even if it was real, do you think I'm capable of lying to you like that? I love you. Is that how you would treat someone you love? In fact, you're actually being abusive right now. All I have done this entire relationship is try and fit into this cookie cutter outline that you've made up in your head, but I will never live up to this fantasy Prince Charming that you've made up because I'm a human and I have flaws. Is that so wrong? That's why I had sex with your best friend. She just listens. She lets me be vulnerable. Maybe you should be more understanding, and I would not have to go to someone else to find the bare minimum I should be receiving in a relationship. Instead, you just want to start fights and belittle me and accuse me of hurting you when you don't even appreciate me being here. Maybe that's why it took for me to cheat on you for you to even realize we have problems because it finally affected you. You didn't even realize when I was hurting. When I have a problem, I just have to figure it out by myself. You let me suffer by myself. But last I checked, the relationship is a partnership, and you're really lacking as a partner right now. I cannot even believe I'm even staying in this relationship. I just love you so much, and you're doing nothing but taking advantage of that. You have me in this vice grip I can't escape, and you still have the audacity to rub it in my face that you made me cheat on you. I'm a victim here, and it's ludicrous that you cannot see after everything. Yeah, I'm the victim here, and it's ludicrous that you cannot see that after everything you've put me through. Help is available. Speak with someone today. National Domestic Violence Hotline, 800-799-7233. Poem.
Well performed. Well performed. Well, I 100% believe you're the gaslighter, though, because you're the cheater. Now, are you wrong?
I was going stream of consciousness, like how would this story go, you know? And
It almost seems to me like you took an argument you had, and not necessarily, like you, but you took an argument you had and just threw it on the paper and left the comments out of it.
That's awesome, because I literally just I was just making it up. I was just going through the motions of like what would be the most toxic thing to say at every avenue of this. And that's why I was like, ooh, you had sex with her best friend, and then you blame it on her.
Right. No, I love it. I'm going to try this in real life.
Oh.
It's all fun and games till someone loses an eye, huh?
Oops.
Oh.
I just pulled a Slim Jesus.
Right. I'll let you know if it works, bro.
Slim Jesus out here like rapping about gangster shit, and they're like, you ain't even really banging. We gonna kill you unless you come out and say that you're not. Okay, I'm not. It's all a game, bro.
Right. This is a joke. I was lying. Actually,
I'm
gonna go listen to his song. I'm gonna go listen to his song after this. I haven't heard his shit in a long time.
I fuck with savages. You a fuck boy and you can't hang.
Right.
I'll never forget that. That was I immediately was
tight
hooked.
as fuck. Right. He's tight as fuck. I gotta be more like him.
But he's not about it. He's just lying. He's just lying.
Well, I just, that's not the part we're talking about.
Oh yeah, we need to be talking about this poem. So anything you.
That's what I'm looking at. It's like I can't pick one thing I like above all else. Honestly,
all right.
I enjoyed the whole thing. Maybe the end. Help is available. Speak with someone today. National Domestic Violence Hotline, and then put in the hotline. Is that the actual hotline?
That is the actual hotline. Yeah, I did.
Yeah. See, I don't know. I think the whole poem's tough, bro. This is standard gaslighting. 10 out of 10. I almost want it to be like, I want to watch it, like
this needs to be a skit.
And I need to see, is she gonna buy this? Is she gonna fall for this? Is she gonna be like, oh my god, I do need to treat him better?
Oh, for sure, she's falling for it 1000%.
Right, it happens all the time, and that's snaps for you, bro. No glazing, bro, but snaps for you, because that was real.
Appreciate it. Let us know what you thought in the comment sections. Did you feel at any point like I was the victim? Because I was trying.
Absolutely not. I don't think it made anyone feel like you're the victim. But being a man, I definitely think that would work.
Let us know in the comments. This is where we give our closing statements. Oh, yikes. All right. Well, Jeremiah, anything you want to let everybody know on this upcoming week? How's life going? Anything you plan to accomplish?
Anything I plan? Okay, so I have daily goals. If you want some help achieving your daily goals, hit me up on Instagram and we're going to work on it. I don't do anything physically to make you do it. I just shame you into doing your goals. It works 90% of the time. There's only been one failure out of like 6 people.
All
but
right.
My daily goals currently are to drink 2 liters of water. I try to get over that, but it's like at least 2 liters of water. Hit the gym 5 days a week and read 10 pages of a book. Last week I did that. It's for 5 days a week for me. My weekends are my rest days.
Mm-hmm.
Last week I hit those goals every day except Friday. I did not read 10 pages of a book. So my goals for this week and fun stuff for me is to knock out all those goals 5 days.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to become a better person. I did last week. I did back like 3 days in a row,
Mm-hmm.
so I was sore for until today. But besides that, nothing super interesting. But
Well,
I'm excited about that. That shit excites me.
I was inspired by this sudden claim to getting healthy and being a better person. So I'm gonna throw the challenge out there. We'll hear it out next week. I'm gonna try and work out 5 days a week, just like
Nice,
Jeremiah.
nice.
I don't really be doing that though, cause I'd be busy in the afternoon, so I'm gonna have to wake up early, and it's gonna be difficult.
Damn, that's how I used to be. But I prefer the mornings. But now I'm in the afternoons.
Yeah, there's a gym right here in my complex, in my not so bad neighborhood with my purple Beamer.
See,
So I
see.
should just use it. We're gonna try it
Yeah.
out, get there, get some workout in. I do play card games heavily, like not like poker, but like Dragon Ball, One Piece, Digimon, Pokemon. I'm gonna do my damnedest this week for every tournament that I compete in to at least have a positive record. I won a few tournaments last month. Then this last week, at the start of this month, I went like 1-2, 1-2, 1-2 at like 3 different tournaments, and that's not acceptable to me. So we're gonna get some positive records. We're gonna
We like that.
come back out, get some dubs. I'm also gonna read. I just bought books, so now I have to read now that Jeremiah's reading. Maybe
Yeah,
it'll
I
help
am
me
reading.
read on the podcast.
Hopefully,
But
hopefully.
until next week, read, nigga, read. I got my not my ice hot, my fiery hot chocolate plant-based protein shake.
That's beautiful.
It's really not. You could taste the
Okay.
plants
Did I
while I
really just
have it
forget that
open.
melody? No. When I
Oh,
drop top,
I've seen this poem before.
I miss Destiny.
We should have had Destiny freestyle.
Bruh, call her.
She's at work. I think she works on Sundays.
It's even better if she's at work.
At work. Start freestyling now. You hear people in the background like, aren't you supposed to be leading the class?
Yeah. Also, what the fuck do we say?
Hop up out of bed, turn my swag.
And not just steal from Soldier Boy. He has enough. That's fine. I'm gonna be there. My
Hell
gym closes at
yeah.
10.
Banana bread at work, bro? Hell yeah. Like fucking skunks, bro? Hell no.
Oh no. That's hella funny.